I hate villagers. They always seem to be doing villagery things. And that's the problem that happened just now. Somehow the villagers managed to escape out of this hatch, and they got into there. So now there's 4 farmers, and it's very, very annoying. I managed to get 2 of them back in, though. So there's now 2 more villagers in here working the breeder. I think we have plenty of villagers now. But I only have a day or so to record this video, so if I can get it out within a day, it'll be awesome. I probably won't, but if I can, it'll be really useful. So, welcome back to another episode of Novacraft Season 2, and before we get into it, hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you all in 10 seconds after I figure out what I'm doing. Alright, so today's goal is to build an iron farm, or at least the start of an iron farm. So, over here, so we're building it. So I'm actually currently booting up the world that I built the iron farm in, because I worked on it when I was building my base in Minecraft video that should have come out by now. I'm actually recording this video before that's even came out. So I hope that video has come out by now, and if it did, good. So I'm going to be using okay, RoboSeal's having a bad day. I'm going to use the coordinates of where those things are built together, but we're going to need a lot of wool. So I'm gonna have to build a wool farm, or at least shear a bunch of sheep. I'll probably just shear a bunch of sheep. That's probably what I want to do. So I'm gonna go shear a bunch of sheep, and hopefully that's when I have enough wool to make enough beds for it. Wow, RoboSeal is having a really bad day. Now that I think I have approximately the amount of wool we're gonna need, so approximately 2 stacks, and I have a few beds, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna go find some sand to smelt into glass. So we're gonna need that as well. And then I think we'll start construction of the iron farm. Or at least we're not gonna put in the villagers the pillager yet. We're not gonna do that, because that's just too complicated. We're just gonna deal with putting the foundations into it today. I think that's a good goal. And to be honest, I'm kind of excited for it, because we need iron for this project. It's a big project. If you haven't seen my video on building my base in Minecraft, I would highly suggest check it out, because that explains. Right, so that's smelting, so I think that if I were to tab over to my other thing, let's see, what else do we need? Glass, and we're gonna need some chains, so we're gonna need some iron as well, and we're gonna need some redstone resources, so I'm gonna have to find ourselves some redstone, and we're gonna need to find all the iron that we have, because we need to craft those into chains. Okay, so there's some iron there. Where's all my redstone? Oh, there's plenty of redstone right here. Alright, cool. But I'm gonna need to get... Oh, there's another quartz here as well. Cool. Do I have stone? I gotta have stone somewhere. I do have stone. Good. Alright, sticks. I know I have sticks somewhere. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna get away from that loud machine. You kind of heard that in the background. Sticks, where are you? 61. There we go. Alright, I think now we can start working on the iron farm. Maybe. Hopefully. A creeper blew this stuff up. Are you serious? This is annoying. Alright. I can spend some of my glass to do that. Yeah, currently a creeper blew this stuff up, so that's why villagers are escaping. Thankfully, I got some of them back in. That's just this little one. Get out of here. A little bit of work. This is final setup. This is one of the 2 cores of the iron farm. This is what it's going to look like. I think it looks... Well, it doesn't look like much. But this is a start. So there's 4 corners in the center to be the pillager, which will be scaring all of the individual villages. So you spawn their own golem, and we'll be siphoned down into the killing chamber, which is going to be down there. And then, hopefully, it'll all work together. I'm not the best at this. Alright, but now what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up the redstone part of the system, which should be kind of easy, but I'm going to need some slime balls. So I'm gonna have to go slime hunting. Unless someone already has slime. I might have to go find some slime. Don't mind me, I'm just casually killing some slimes. Trying to find some at least. Slimes are so hard to find. Find around, I think I have enough slime balls. I probably do. I'm just trying to get more. I'm gonna build up a full-scale slime farm at some point. That's definitely on the to-do list. Oh, I heard one. There's one. Die slime. Die slime, die. So basically how this works is, if I'm gonna look correctly, when the hopper counter that's over here fires, it'll cause this piston to push its block down, which will block the line of sight of these villagers, which will allow them to sleep and make it so it'll always be able to be slept and the iron golems will continuously spawn. It's not a very fast mechanic, but it works. And what I'm going to be using it for, it works quite well. So I'm going to be building this up, and I'm building up the hopper timers, and then that'll be this module completed. Then build a killing chamber as well, so I'm also going to have to do that. But I'll eventually get to that. Eventually. Just like that, that's the redstone components. That's the redstone part of this done. It's very 2012 redstone, but it works. So basically what happens is they just flip, and then the villagers don't see the villager anymore, so that's going to fix that. So now I'm going to bridge into the center here, and I'm going to place a single block right about here, and this block I'm going to say is the center. Yeah, that's the center, and then we're going to go to the center here, which I think is one more block. And then this is where the pillager's going to sit. And then if I were to build up a simple collection, a simple chamber to keep him steady here, something like this, this, and this, and place a chain on the top, that will contain the pillager. Actually, these probably should be glass blocks, because iron golems can spawn on those. Problem with iron golem spawning is that it's very, very fine. You gotta make sure that the correct components, or else iron golem won't spawn. So there we go, that's this part in place, and it's gonna work pretty well. But I'm gonna get out of here, as these pistons are extremely loud. For now, I'm actually going to take the piece of redstone out, so it doesn't make as much noise. And that's the platform done. So the cool thing about this is that it uses the iron golem's natural pathfinding skills to the pillager. So they would naturally want to pathfind to this pillager that stands in the center right here. And so we don't need to use water, which I think is a really cool mechanic. If I had more chains, it would be much easier to show. But I don't have any chains, so sadly I can't. I need to get more iron first. But it works. It's a really cool mechanic that I really like, and I found that it works pretty well. So I'm gonna use it. Alright, I gotta get rid of these really... I mean, it looks look cool, but I have to get rid of these. Iron golems are gonna spawn on these. So now I'm gonna speedrun and build up the next module, which I think should not take as much time. One thing I will say is building this up a second time is a lot easier to do, because I think it's because you have built it up a first time. Oh my god, that looks really cool. That might be my new thumbnail screenshot. I've just found something really useful. I found out that over there, the spawning platform for the iron golems is just inside this invisible wall that's over there. So I can just line myself up and just build around this to find the center of this as well. I think that's a really cool thing to do. So I'm gonna continue building this up, and then hopefully when I look at the back at the end, it'll hopefully look really cool. I can end 10 screenshot, 10 video, and hopefully get it out to you guys. Because it's all about speed in today's episode of Novacraft. All about speed. The funniest thing that I've actually thought about, really, is the fact that you need iron to make an iron farm. Like, how weird is that? That's just really weird. You need iron. You need the thing that you need to farm to build the farm. That's a really weird. It's a weird thing to talk about, but you need iron to make the iron farm. There's no way around it unless you build some weird and wacky design that's somehow involves no iron, which I don't know how you would do that. That would be very interesting, but it's just a weird thought. And with that final piece of redstone dust in place, that is this completed. This is the iron farm done, just without the villagers, because I don't want to do villagery things, because villagers, they're villagers, and pillagers, they're even worse. There's not even a pillager outpost anywhere near this place. I don't know where the heck I'm going to find a pillager. So that's another problem. So the iron farm's not going to be operational until I get a pillager. So that's one thing. But then I'm considering building a shop. A shop that sells anything I want to for 1 diamond. So you can buy anything in the shop and any of the stacks for 1 diamond to just pretty much get stuff off me. So I can offload things and I can just buy it. This is a shop. Buying these bits. 1 diamond each. So anything that's so you can buy anything in here, and it's all 1 diamond, and then anything in here is 2 diamonds. And that's pretty much it for the shop. And I'm pretty happy with what this episode has brought to us so far. And I think that's where I'm gonna end it off for today. If you guys liked the video, leave a like, make sure to subscribe. My name is The Engineer, and the Engineer's out of here. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Alright, I'm just currently typing Flex in the chat to see if he will come to my shop, and I'm curious to see what he actually would do. I'm pretty sure hopefully he'll do that. Yep, he's coming. Alright, cool. And within seconds of that shop being open, we made our first sale. It's impressive. Good, the shop is a success. Yay.